I had a call with a client this morning, and she is right now moving out of a relationship with a narcissist. And she felt really pulled out of her center for some reason. And what she wanted was to be centered and strong and be her old self. Now, what we discovered during the call is that she had a lot of anger and a lot of resentment and feelings of injustice of what she had endured. And we also realized that she couldn't really move forward unless she found a way of expressing those feelings. And here is the trouble in a recovery from a narcissist that many of us go through. We either feel or we feel pushed by society to move on fast, to just forget about it and move on, because we have suffered for so long. We kind of want to get out of that suffering. So we don't want to be reminded of the things that we resent and that we are angry about. But here's the thing. Those feelings don't go away. They are being buried. Now, with my client, we went into giving her the space to voice her frustration, to voice her anger and the injustice that she felt. Excuse me. And while she was voicing her truth, while she was speaking her truth about her feelings, her strength came back full force. And her whole being changed. It was a transformative process, after which she felt completely empowered and centered, which she had been wishing for, to do what she needed to do and to move on. So here again, whatever is there needs your attention. If it is anger, if it is resentment, if it is sadness, doesn't matter what it is, you need to give it a voice. And with a voice, I mean you need to speak it out loud. Whether you speak it to a tree or to a friend, or whether you write it out and then you read it out loud, those words need to be spoken. You have been treated in a way that was unbearable. And if you want to move forward from that, you need to speak your truth. Those words need to come out. And they don't need to come out towards the narcissist, because that wouldn't serve, we know that. But they need to come out in some way. So tap into what you're feeling right now. What have you been holding back? What have you been pushing down because you wanted to move on quickly or too quickly? What have you left out? What are the words that are unsaid? Because in saying them, you will feel your old self rising from the grave. Something will come up and through that will give you the strength to move forward. So what is it that has been buried in you? What are the words that you haven't spoken that need to be spoken? Find a way to go and speak them, so that your strength and your power can come back full force.